considerable discussion going on here. Gary Tate is the European Tour referee. The problem is that Cabrera had a practice swing just beside the ball, and as he made his practice swing, the ball moved. And the question is whether he caused it to move or not.
Well, I would say the odds are he did. If he'd had a swing close to the ball and it moved, bad luck.
He was about 6 or 8 inches away. The rules changed. It used to be if you were within a yard of the ball and it moved, whether you caused it or not, you'd get a penalty.
That's changed. Maximum 1 or 2 seconds, or almost straight after the conversation between the player and a couple of spectators.
Very complex business, the rules
of
golf.
The time span is too soon for me to think it's just been a coincidence.
I think he's going to get a penalty shot here.
Pingy. Very certain. I think. Can we get a second ruling on this? I'm speaking to John and Andy, and they're saying that the time span is. Andy, I'll pass that information on to the players, John. You just want to confirm, just to say 1 or 2 seconds maximum. I just want to say that on the radio, just for Angel here, who's listening.
Okay, if the ball moves within 1 or 2 seconds of that practice stroke, then we would regard that as the player having probably caused the ball to move.
Well, if he has a practice swing and the ball moves within 1 or 2 seconds, now here's his practice swing, not too far. You see, he didn't even touch the ground, did he? Now, the ball moves backwards. Now, that's very debatable. If he'd taken a big divot.
Gary?
Yeah, John, that's
the voice of the chief referee, John Paramore, giving the ruling. And they have said that he's caused it to move. He's had to replace the ball, and it'll be a 1-shot penalty.
Ball's moving. Still moving. There you go. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a bit unfortunate, although he shouldn't perhaps have had a practice swing close to the ball, but he certainly didn't appear to hit the ground. And maybe it was just the trembling of the footprints round and about. In fact, there's 2 or 3 seconds before the ball sinks backwards. We'll have another look at it. You can see now, see it's stationary, there it moves. Now he he looks back and he can see he hasn't even noticed the ball's moved yet. It moved a good 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches.
Yeah, there's no question that the ball moved. That Angel Cabrera called that himself. But the question is whether he caused it to move or not. That's where the penalty comes in.
No, I didn't go away. He was about a foot away from it, and he just did a little practice. And about a second afterwards.
One more look. Now here's the practice swing. Now watch the ball. Now there it goes.
So it's really whether he made contact with the ground with his practice swing.
Didn't look as if he did, but he's just unlucky. If he'd been doing it 10 feet away, I wouldn't have even known. But these things happen, and that's why golf is a very honourable and complex game.
If it's sitting perched, then now we know what might happen. Now we'll be very careful with addressing the ball and such things.
Cabrera's ready to go. That doesn't look too attractive. Looks a little clumpy bit behind the ball. Bumps it up. That's 4. But a poor second, really. 20 yards right of the target. Not good. Well, now, Ian, have you seen that? Oh, now here's our ace rules man. Now, no finer man for the rules. An all-round good egg from the R&A. Unpaid, unsung really, but he does know his stuff. Have you seen it, Ian? Have you had a chance to have a look at it?
I did see it, Peter, yes. I think the issue here was whether Angel caused the ball to move. Practice swing was, what, 6 to 12 inches away from the ball. He did go through, and then the ball moved. Now, it's a judgment call as to whether he caused that ball to move. And personally, I think that's a little harsh to say that he did, but clearly the referee took a different view.